Let's welcome. Selamat sore. Selamat berbuka puasa. Kenapa gue kalau kamera di OBS merah? Wih, RR key. Peluntul.
An expensive loss here for Paper X.
Peluntul. Peluntul. Oh, bocah kuntul.
Stacks from the top rope, just dropping the elbow down on him, man.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. I was just, I thought this was going great. Yeah, like you said, Jin gets that swing. Just can't react to it. Buzz is only good for one, and then Stacks just able to kind of sneak up on the back of the stairs, and nobody's watching it for Paper X. That's kind of either a miscommunication or kind of a lack of protocols set up for that situation. Somebody needs to be watching that area, and they didn't.
It's going to be a plant on B. It looks like it might be a very quick final round to this. All right, Something and Foxy9. The duel is won this time by Foxy9 once more. He's going to wrap around. Jing is not able to stop him.
Huge push coming now.
Flash.
Oh, they stop it. They stop it.
All right, it's just Stacks left.
Oh, jadi bujukan
That's
atas.
going to be at 7-5 here, and it delightfully close. Back and forth here with DRX and Paper X. DRX with just the slightest lead.
That timing there to push out on the Buzz as he was going for that flash saved the round. I think it was Devai who got the kill. That's a huge moment there. Because this looked like, once Foxy gets this kill, they're starting to push corners. Foxy gets the second, and I think, okay, this is done. But this time it's Devai who flanks himself and is able to cut off Buzz before that flash around the corner where his other two teammates were waiting. Because that flash comes around, and you got to feel like, it's going to take some immaculate shooting and reactions from Paper X to win that battle against Buzz. But Devai this time kind of solved flat, Stacks to it the previous round where he's like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I should flank from Heaven too.
Really great first half, honestly. DRX is in the lead. That does make me a little bit worried here for Paper X because, whether it's short or it's a very long match, a win is a win. And it does seem like DRX is overall a little bit better at playing catch-up. But I think we saw some much better overall strats and executions here for Paper X. But they're going to have an even stronger second half than they did already here on Split. Or this is going to be a 2-0, and DRX is going to walk out of here once again undefeated.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think they have a better feel for this map. I saw a lot of trickery here in their changes. Like one time it'd be like, all right, we're going to go to B, we're going to put up a smoke, we're going to send a flash through, and then we're going to rotate to A. Or we're going to send a flash through and we're going to rotate through mid. Like they would use the same information at the beginning of the round to set up a different play. So things like that, definitely you can see that Paper X feels more comfortable on this map.
Right. Now, it did seem like when DRX was on, they were very much on. Like every flash was connecting, they were able to swing and take these great shots. But we did see some weird moments back there, especially from Stacks, where he had that weird impulsive flash that, he wasn't even able to get his gun out in time. But, Paper X is making DRX work, I'll say that much. This is already a much closer map. I think Paper X might be able to pull through here with a map 2 win, and maybe bring us to map 3 on Fracture.
Certainly. Yeah, you take 5-7 stat line, and you take that. That's definitely winnable. And who knows? Maybe it's an overtime. I mean, it's Split. This is the map that just seemingly brings overtime.
Yeah,
like Santa brings presents on Christmas, man. Like this is a great map in terms of how evenly it seems to end up for a lot of teams. So, a flash out the rip. Foxy there does spot Jing behind.
Yeah, bumbled a little bit there. Wasn't able to make any connections. Something so low on HP along with Jing. But Something then takes Foxy9 out. As long as you're still alive, you can still do damage. That's exactly what Something's going to do.
Very weak players for Paper X, though. Dax finding something there on the backside. So, good push. Now let's see what Paper X has on this retake. A little bit of utility, a little bit of sky utility. A few snake bites.
Yeah. Buzz remaining, and then there's none. And now it's getting closer and closer. It's going to be 7-6. PRX with an incredible defuse here.
Another huge pistol round win for Paper
Yeah,
X.
and you know, again, much needed if they're going to come out ahead here. It's going to be off the back of a pistol round win.
Yeah, I think that swing out, you know, wasn't a bad idea. Just went right across Forsaken's crosshairs as he was lining it down. I mean, I like the idea, just the timing. In terms of where Stacks ended up lining up, it just, he kind of unintentionally just took the same angle that Mako was at, put his head right in Forsaken's crosshair. And that's all she wrote there for that round, so. Yeah, DRX has a tough task, certainly now. Just classics. Bit of utility there from Device. He sets up with his judge to try to harass any maybe fast hits or something like that if DRX slams through.
And they may just go right by him, though. Everybody's going to slowly maneuver up into a heaven. Forsaken comes out with the scout, gets to confirm. Oh my god, so good. Damn, RP is sick. That was wild. He's going to come in here once again with a spike plant over in the very back of A. Forsaken, what is happening with Forsaken in the second half of this map on Split? He's killing everybody.
Feeling good and something good for the final one with the judge. Yeah, Forsaken has been really good this second half already. He's got like 5 or 6 kills. Phenomenal.
7-7. Such a strong start here for PRX. And they're doing exactly what we said they needed to do. They need to step it up here in these early rounds. They can't just win the most expensive rounds they have. And if they're going to be able to do this, I think we could end up with a win or maybe even overtime. Who knows?
I think so. It looks that way to me. This certainly smells of overtime or a third map. You know, are they going to be the first ones to take a map off DRX here in BCT Pacific? Time will tell, but a tough task now. DRX guns in hands, but there's a few rifles in PRX's buy as well. So the boom bot there.
Something comes out there with the push. It looks like DRX is going to wane away here from B Garage, creeping through Ramen. But there's some possible encounters here with Forsaken, who, by the way, Forsaken's been playing out of his mind in the second half so far. Yeah. I think he's gotten like 50% of the kills in the first 2 rounds of the second half. It's crazy.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, it's been really nuts. What is this?
The dog is strafing.
The dog jiggle.
The dog is jiggle peeking.
It's like it looks like Yoru's like clone that he sends out. You know, like gets stuck on walls, and you're like, oh man. Oh no.
Something gets one. Peeks. Oh, he's going to try to get away. He actually does manage to get out of there. Beautiful play there by Something. Bunny hops away.
He's able to snag that Phantom on the way out as well, so that's nice. Seekers come out, but quickly dealt with here by Buzz, so not much information, but Jing doesn't need it. He's just good with it. Foxy on the trade, so Raze v. Raze comes up DRX. 3v3 now.
Yeah, trade after trade. It's 3v3, as you said. Paper thin. They're going to be coming up into A.
30 seconds
Devi is going to be ready. Devi actually sees the hat of Raze. Doesn't take a shot, and it's going to lurk down here. Beautifully done. Spike now drops.
1, 2, 3.
Devi gets another.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Such good defense. Paper X pulls ahead with an 8-7 lead. They're just not being stopped.
No, they're better right now. I mean, those shots from Devi, crisp. I mean, that's just insane stuff here with these Bulldogs. We've seen it now with Forsaken and also with Devi. I mean, that reaction right there is insane. So now DRX looks a little bit off balance. I'd like to see maybe a timeout coming through for DRX here pretty soon, maybe. It is all stingers, so this is a low eco round here.
Yeah, this is. I mean, if they win it, it would be incredible, but it's very unlikely. And so this is probably going to go 9-7 here, unless DRX can really do some kind of miracle play.
Menabung buat beli shotgun.
With the operator.
Menabung pakai shotgun untuk beli sniper.
Forsaken did end up taking out Foxy 9. Buzz gets revenge for him.
Yeah, they tried to blast pack in to take out Forsaken, but he was pretty ready. However, the follow-up was good, so they're able to upgrade a gun at least. put a Vandal into Buzz's hands. Now it looks like DRX shifting their weight back towards the B side here. MindFreak in a really important duel because RB had that spike. If RB dies there, well, that's not good either. Aqua going down to Jake.
All right, Buzz takes MindFreak out. Again, it could still go either way here. It looks like they're going to get an easy plant up onto B. They've sandbagged the rest of Paper X out. They're going to have to try to come through that alley. It's going to be something pushing with the operator. He's like the only guy that seems to be able to pull this kind of stuff off. But Buzz comes from the side.
You want to fight it?
Astro Wall comes down and blocks Jing out. Whatever's on the other side of that is a mystery for now. The spike ticks away.
RB there. Almost able to get one, but now it's the backstab from Stacks again from Heaven, but only the Stinger.
This could go either way.
Oh, this is so close. A tap of the spike, but no, it's Divide!
Huge play here from Divide. That's going to be the 9th win.
Woo. I mean, still, it's a good ego round for DRX, even though they don't win it, but they needed the, you almost felt like if that round comes through, they might turn this map and win it instead of.
Yeah, I mean, that was a clutch moment there to recover that. But yeah, I mean, talk about, bending time and space to your will here. DRX doing that off of the cheapest, worst guns you can have.
Yeah, I mean, a big part of this is Buzz upgrading to that Vandal, able to find 3 kills. They invest the Cosmic Divide, but Buzz then kind of when they really needed him, not able to stabilize his aim when Divide steps through, and he's feeling pretty good.
I love it. All right, timeout. DRX needs to figure out, what can they tighten up, what loose ends could be fixed, what hard parts could be sanded down. And I'm not sure if there's any one thing they're really doing wrong. We're seeing some crazy plays here from Forsaken and Divide, by the way.
It's tough right now. You're not really seeing much bend from DRX. They're certainly not breaking. The retakes have been good. If DRX takes space, they react well to it. Like, everything that DRX is trying is being thwarted. So now you got to try something different. Maybe we see some kind of set play, fast hit. It doesn't really look like it, but we'll see exactly what they want to do.
Let's see now.
DRX is known for their executes. This might be time to dial up one of those, tried and true, tested, throw everything, all your utility at the beginning of the round, get a kill, get the plant down, try to pay for it. Okay, well, they get something. That's nice.
Kind of a funny engagement over there. They did try to pop over into B. They ended up with a trade out, Foxy9 to something. That rivalry just continues on with the two guys always taking each other out. And they're going to back away from B. It's a pretty heavy stack, and it's actually Jing with a pretty big lurk. It's not much is going to come of it, unfortunately.
He knows they're not in mid.
Yeah.
That's like the thing here for Paper X is that they can either assume it's going to be a regress towards B, or that they're going to go hit A. You can see that they're kind of splitting 2-2. So I like the way that Paper X read that after the timeout. They were expecting that fast hit out the B main door. Even though they lose something, but they're still able to recover that op. Long range battle here with Divide.
Divide actually eating some bullets there.
Oh no.
Jing comes out, RB fights back, Buzz takes out Divide. A is cracked wide open. We're seeing MindFreak and Forsaken scramble to get back over here and try to recover.
Heals from Stacks. The 2v3 now for Paper X. If they can get this one, certainly feels like the map is theirs.
Okay, the spike keeps on ticking. This is probably the toughest round for PRX yet, if they can actually take it.
Really good grab low.
MindFreak tries to come down. Double dragon takedown right there. He's firing at the same time. And so it's 8-9. This could not be closer. This has been such an exciting map 2 here on Split. I mean, I think we might actually go to overtime.
I think this is going to overtime.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just way too close. So you can see here that Paper X breathed that initial idea, but they lose something for it. And that's a big loss. But I think the money should be okay. For the side of Paper X, they had won quite a few in a row. DRX able to stabilize here now. Keep their economy in a decent spot. Well, there is a Bulldog, Paper X. They can't quite get that operator going again, but enough for Devi's otherwise. And a few ults here. Devi has his. You have Jing with that showstopper. Foxy9 has his showstopper. Buzz has his ult. Dax still sitting on the secret. So a lot of tools here for both sides, but DRX, you know, once they decide to pull the trigger, get that null command there. Here we go. Showstopper through. No targets though.
Yeah, he's going to have to fire into somewhere, and I don't know if he's going to find anything. He's going to try to come through the alley. Everybody's running. He does chip over here at Forsaken's hit points. Stacks with the plant. Is it's going to have to be a pretty serious retake from PRX. We've got Mind Freak up in heaven. Can't find a target just yet. Garage is absolutely clear, which means they know they're really only going to be able to come in from alleyway and heaven.
1 for 1. Right on the site, but Buzz's grenade is so well placed. Kills Forsaken in the alley. Now Buzz going to tuck himself up, set up the crossfire here. There is not much that Paper X can do, and they are already wanting to leave. Something, trying to see if he can maybe find prize on the way out.
That's it. There's nothing he can do. It's going to be 9-9. I think a wise decision from our team that's famously aggressive. Here they did not overextend. They know this is going to be their toughest match yet, and if they're going to win it, they're going to have to do it with the guns from this lost round.
Yeah, exactly. And the economy's funky here for the side of Paper X. So another timeout, and you know, we're having to dig deep for both teams into the playbook. What's going to be the response now? I thought Paper X played this okay. At the beginning of the round, they recognized the situation with Foxy with the showstopper and backed off of it. They still took damage, but it wasn't critical damage. They didn't lose any players. But then they didn't really have a follow-through set up. I thought maybe they'd try to use Jing showstopper, but you know, with that null command early, they couldn't really get into a comfortable setup, I suppose, to set things through. So kind of curious to see how they want to adjust. Are they going to play a bit more for retake? Or are they going to try to get aggressive again? You know, we've seen something at the beginning of these rounds, wanting to take duels against DRX, and certainly he can find trades, but the value beyond that sometimes seems to be a little bit lacking.
Yeah, DRX seeming to be stronger and stronger the further the second half goes on for. We just don't have that many more rounds left. And remember that DRX is up 1-0. They had a very, very strong performance on Ascent. Split is turning out to be a lot more interesting. So we're finished with our break.
There.
This is a pretty big buy round here, by the way, for Paper X with the guns. I guess, excuse me, actually, I forgot they saved those guns from the previous round. So this is actually, let's see if they can make it work as they go into this next part.
Yeah, the guns are, you know, definitely not quite where they'd want them to be, but the Bulldogs have been great for them this half. So, you know what, maybe that's just a better gun to have, I suppose, for them as a Poison Cloud. Not really too much there, just looking to see, I think DRX is trying to bait a little bit here to see if they can get maybe some utility to come through. Now, certainly have a read, but with the stack Paper X is here, they're going to try to basically do to DRX what DRX did to them last time. It's almost the exact same setup.
It's like the same formation as before. Showstopper! Oh my God! Jing takes Foxy9 out. A big moment, a big start here for Paper X. They've dropped 2, and now the attacker side, it's going to be very tough to infiltrate any part of the map here. And an almost full rotation. Back around to B.
I just love this. Paper X is like, yeah, we saw you do it. We can do it.
Yeah, we know how to do that as well.
It's not hard. Look at how fanned out they are now. They're reading the situation very, very well. Recognizing that DRX had the time to rotate over to B. A little bit of damage done to Mind Freak here, though. I don't think any in return to RB, so
30 seconds left.
Dax here, gonna try to swing through. Can't win that trade.
Yeah, takes out RB. Oh my God, that was the craziest shot I've ever seen.
Oh my God. That was nasty.
Well, they got wrecked at A, and now they're getting wrecked at B. And now it's just Mako. This means PRX is going to take the round. It's going to be 10-9, just like the round before. This time the losing team tries to save that weapon. into the next round. And I don't think he's going to get found. There's not enough time on the clock for that to happen.
Yeah, but I mean, again, it's Paper X here coming out of a timeout with a really good read on what DRX is trying to do.
Yeah.
They read this B push perfectly. They set themselves up with a very similar idea to what we saw at DRX on the other side. You know, stagger the positioning in the utility, have that showstopper available.
That is insane.
Whew.
How would I don't know.
I don't even know how they do that.
Yeah, I don't know how that's physically possible to do.
Time to explode.
Crazy. Well, now Paper X is sitting on a ton of ultimates. Still the Viper's Pit for Divide, Forsaken as Seekers now. Something, the blades in the back pocket. Maybe saving those for...
Whoa,
Oh
caught the
God.
tail end of that. Something takes Foxy out and escapes to safety.
Now he's starting to feel it.
Yeah, he's really turning it up.
There.
That's what they need. They need him to come alive. He's going to try to play this rope position with the flash there. It's going to be good to back him off. Good job by DRX. Buzz swinging out, getting Jing. Looking for another. He's got two.
He's making it happen. Gonna keep it going. The spike's been grabbed over here by RB. It's being couriered up through mid. Looks like Stax is gonna have it engaged over here with something. Oh, hold on. They go right by each other like two ships in the night. Oh, hold on. Something's coming back. It's going to be a key moment. And Stax takes something out. Right now, Paper X starting to fray at the seams a little bit here.
Yeah, it's a great read here by Buzz and Stax. Kind of sensing the aggression, the movement from Paper X and able to find it. Now, got Mind Freak, I was going to say, Mind Freak was trying to lurk as well, and Stax is having none of it. Stax is just reading things so well. Now, Divide gets one, but Buzz, good for the trade. That's a great round there, especially from Buzz and Stax with the way they sense the movement from Paper X. Just don't give them any opportunities to find flanks.
Taking a quick look back here. Great start here from something. But really it was Buzz that just started to murder everywhere. And I was, you know, every time I'm watching this, I'm watching something like, how long is this guy going to stay alive? Because he will get kill after kill after kill. And when we saw Stax shut him down, that was, in my opinion, the signal that this round is over.
Yeah, it feels like that. Divide's had some great moments. He is good at clutching, but all right, now something can find an operator with the blades in the back. RB setting up the challenge.
With that shot.
He does take a
He's going to go for another. He's so aggressive. He's going to keep going. All right, he decides to pull back.
But he burns so much utility out of RB there.
Yeah.
So many stars had to be invested just to save his own life, and he even took a chunk of damage, it looked like, through the wall there, did RB, so Stax able to heal him up. That was a tough start there. You know, I think RB probably happy he got away with his life after everything is said and done, but still, an investment. Now you're, as DRX, kind of pot committed here. Your Poison Cloud and your Toxic Screen are already out. Foxy's just going to clean the Seekers.
Yeah, Foxy pushes in over here to make it a little bit more ambiguous. You take all the Seekers out at once. It's a tougher read. They're still committed up into Mail.
Great now, because that means Stax's position hasn't been identified for DRX.
All right, they're going to come into B right now. Something lurking down here. Oh! Wow. Takes Foxy out. Not enough. Buzz gets the revenge there. And Mako's now going to come in here. It's just Mind Freak left. And now it's their site to take.
Dude,
alone on the other side of the map is Divide, just waiting.
That crosshair placement, man.
That was crazy.
God. It's just perfect. He's just so ready. I mean, it's just it's incredible how well disciplined they are. I just said it, that's my word of the day today. Like, I feel like I'm that count on Sesame Street. I'm like, right. Discipline.
Two headshots.
But you use it with the RX because it makes sense. We've seen it so many times now. I mean, you and I in particular, we've been here for the last couple of years doing Valorant, and we've seen this team. They don't fumble much. They hang on to the ball and rarely let go.
They have looked so strong. This is the 11th win, and it could be the 11th hour here for Paper X. If they can't come back and get that 13th victory or go to overtime, it's going to be, you know, the same business as usual here with DRX. As close as this map has been, they win. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, DRX is looking so good. Something, by the way, is played so well with these shots. Like, it's phenomenal.
You can see the mechanical skill that he has. It's through the roof.
And the confidence.
Yep.
You know, to just go out in the open with that operator. That operator that could, if he's killed, that's going to go to the other team.
The money lost.
Yeah, it's so brutal. It's crazy. So the ulti's been procced here for something, and he's waiting quietly over here at A. Kind of ambiguous setup right now for DRX. I think they're basically waiting for something to push out from one of these positions, but you know, hearing the ulti be used like that, it's unlikely he's going to peek. So this, if you know, DRX doesn't get much from this, it's just going to be lost time until they can eventually get more intel and push onto a spike site.
Stax is kind of trying to sell that there's stuff going on. Now he has to run. Something's hot on his tail. Stax is ready for him though. A flash beyond him. Stax is gonna get two.
Oh my God! Stax with a clutch play. They hunt him into the sewers, but his reaction time is too good.
What? There we criticized him a little bit earlier. That was a good reaction.
That was incredible. And so now it's going to be a spike site over here on to B. We've got the rest of PERATURAN coming around.
Berduka cita aku kok.
Siapa nggak ada, Cok?
They make this work.
Ya ono
It's going to
lah.
be tough.
Hah?
Ya ono ae lah.
Sopo?
Sheriff, a Spectre, and a Phantom. Viper's Pit though, he's
Sopo
gonna
nggak
buy.
ono?
See if he wants to invest it. Whoa!
Look, Divide
Huh?
takes Stax out.
Yung ano lah.
Got Buzz here with some peaks.
Ngomong sing jelas lah.
Hot flash. And there it is. The tactics are so good from DRX. All it is Divide left over. And then there's none. 12 to 10. Can PERATURAN bring this into overtime?
Tambah isu
Or
kok
is
tambah
DRX
menes
just
mana.
one round away,
Lah iya, siapa
walking
yang
out
nggak
of this
ono?
best of 3, winning 2-0.
Ya ono lah.
Yeah, you're not able to come through there
Eko
with
lah
that,
hindi.
that low buy round. You're trying to catch
Itu
Stax,
Lili.
trying to put some pressure on him. They have a great read here to PERATURAN. The Stax is
Yeah,
alone. The execution is just lacking.
Seset
Behind something just not quite in time, and Stax is able to
Cok,
kind of
aku
predict it
ketinggalan live,
and
gue
read the
ngene,
situation
Cok.
so well to get ahead of that flash.
Berapa
It's now or
enak
never.
aku.
Yeah.
Kalau
Now or
pose
never here
sekali
for
aku,
PERATURAN.
kowe gak denger
Can
aku
they bring us those
ngoceh-ngoceh
2 wins?
tolol kan.
Let's not forget, you know, PERATURAN, when they were up against the ropes, they
Menjadi
made
manusia
the
normal
mistake of
gitu.
overextending. They were too aggressive. They
Hindi
relied on
kita
that aggression.
memaki-maki. Ora apa-apa, ora live. Ora apa-apa, live.
Amount of damage. He's gonna have to
Aku yang live.
burn through to heal him up back to full.
Naikin
He
live
can
gue.
do that, but the armor's gone.
Mengko arep
It's a
balik.
huge loss on the player who's been
Jangan
pretty
lah.
good for some of
Gue
these
live
opening
tenan.
kills for PERATURAN.
Aku lagi live. Masih aku.
DRX is taking
Kowe
their
kira
time.
iso bedakno ora iku
They
nelong
know they're
sopo
so
ora.
close to that finish
Ya
line.
udahlah, turun
We see
berduka
a little bit
cita lah
more
ya.
creeping up in the
Iya,
mid. Mid is
Meskipun
not
aku
being
nggak
blocked.
tahu
Instead, it looks like
siapa
PERATURAN is gonna push down
dan
through A and
apa.
try to get some intel. And mid is going to be the way that the spike's going to be brought in
Makanya
here.
aku udah gak turnamen
Stax
nih.
takes out one. Stax is
Cek
then
gembira,
destroyed by
nah,
Mind
nah.
Freak.
Ya muka-muka gembira.
Not before hitting a headshot. Jing gonna shut Buzz down. They're trying to come up the rope with the shorty. They just swarm him. They're only able to get one before Divide
Aja
gets
langsung
another.
ngono
Two, excuse me.
ta.
Ya
Ganteng
sepiman.
ngono
Takes out one.
ta.
It's not impossible. He has
Iya,
the spike.
mana kok.
He's going to come down onto A. He's got to get
Esquire.
behind the pillar. Viper's Pit comes up. Can Mako clutch this out?
Mau urip dijalani, brada.
Wells, but Mako.
Ya iki kayak
Pressure, but they're not
dijalani
entering the
kan.
Viper's Pit.
Ya nggak mau jalani
A
ya
lot of
bodoh aja.
spots he could be lurking at. They're going to try to set it up. He's going to be actually hanging outside. He's spotted. He goes into the cover of the Viper's Pit once
Ya,
more.
berusaha
46 HP
melihat
remaining.
turnamen. Iya.
Weh, Vanilla, ini pacarmu dihibur
Try
lah.
to push together. Is he gonna be ready for it?
Parah kamu.
Bacot kok awet
Pokes
diem
back
dulu.
out.
One enemy
He
remaining.
gets one. He gets one.
Ah.
Oh my God! Clutch!
Itu pas banget
That's
itu.
it. DRX goes 2-0 against PERATURAN.
I don't know how he does that. Time and time again. Mako is the clutch master for DRX.
Bingung mau live pakai
The
Prims
best
atau
controller
mau
we have in the
tetap
Pacific
pakai
Coast now.
OBS dan
A lot would say the
lain-lain.
best in the world right now.
Betul,
And that
betul.
moments like that show you why. He's so ready for that situation. He's like, well, they're not coming in front of me.
Lagi
I think I might have
mau
stuck to the back.
BD.
Let me spin, shoot. I heard the tap. I know he's right there. Snake fight. He was already weak.
Apa itu?
Perfection.
And let's not forget, if Paper Rex wins that, we might be in
Rasa
overtime
Jason
right now.
kalau 4.
And then maybe Paper Rex
Raiso,
could
mau
take it.
kira
You know,
ono
Mako,
sian.
such a clutch moment back there.
Mutis itu.
I gotta say,
Gol.
if anybody could do it, it was him.
Jadi main
And
Palo
this was
main
just a
lah
great series. I
sama
know it was a
dia.
duo. I'm sad we didn't get a
Karena
half
itu
three,
kayak
but I'll
Pak
tell you what,
ngelongso
one of the
banget ya,
funnest matches I've gotten
Yes,
past.
right.
These two teams fighting it out on split.
Kagan
You always
Yui.
have fun with Paper Rex in particular.
Again.
They're always a joy to watch. I know his son didn't go to great for them, but Split was much better. There was so much deeper playbook, a lot more kind of
Tak naik.
interesting ideas with the way they work the math and things like that. So
Left
I
ya.
will say that's good.
Yeah,
You know, but DRX still steady enough here on Split, even though this map is the one that we have seen. Not just this year, frankly, it's been in the past as well that teams push them on.
Yeah.
CNJ
By the way,
last
komenku
year
saya kini TikTok
almost beat 'em
dibaca
up.
nambah
They
Google.
did beat him. I can't
Apa?
remember for sure, but I know it was close.
Dibocok nambah Google.
Dibocok nama situ.
This is still,
Ya Google yang maca
you know,
no.
DRX is still stalwart
Enak
enough,
mesin
still
nih,
steady enough
berhasil.
that they can win when pushed on.
Mas ini, halo guys, selamat malam semuanya ya. Selamat
Iya,
bergabung
They do struggle a bit on it.
Yeah,
kembali
you know,
guys
it's,
ya di sini
excited to
dengan
see how
Om
close that
Girang
map
di
was,
sini guys
because
ya.
it's one of the big
Dan di sana ada
anticipated
Om lagi bersedih di sini Om Girang guys.
But once again, DRX reminded
Enak
everybody,
sekali.
as for now, they are still top
Ngomong-ngomong.
dog.
Wih, mukanya girang sekali ya teman.
Kira
4 weeks in here.
bapaknya.
BTT Pacific, and
Emang gue cocoknya
nobody's been able
miring
to
atau gimana sih Nubis?
you know,
Ini
do
kamera.
anything about them. They've come close. A few teams have come very close.
Ayo Om, main Om,
Push them great.
Om, culik
DRX
aku
here. We
Om.
have pushed them again on one map, but
Iya Om.
still
Halo Aman
the
Rafidian
Emperor's
Kusuma.
clothes remain.
Iya halo.
Yeah. I gotta say, Mako, I have
Emang
chills
Raffi
from
ini
that
rajin
last
banget ya.
fight.
Iya,
It was
iya
so
ke
clutch.
streamer
It was so
streamer
cool to see
juga.
what he was able to do.
Tapi rata-rata
And
ya.
the dominance of DRX continues on.
Ya,
Let's not forget the way
Gak ada yang
that was
gratisan ya guys
lost
ya.
there at
Gak
the
ada ya
very
guys.
end with Paper Rex was that they overextended onto
Dulu
stacks.
kita.
We saw it happen a couple times. They came out and you know,
Ah,
it's one
dapat
of the
guys,
things
free
about
gift.
styles like that is it can function
Ada
as a
free gift,
double-edged
guys.
sword.
Main ML
You
Wak.
know, when you pull it off, you look
Alright.
like a genius. When it backfires, you
Yeah,
look like you got a little bit too
main
greedy with how to use the round.
Bobnya
It's
Hmm?
it's
Kok
such a
boleh ya,
good
sih,
take of
boleh ya.
Paper Rex because some teams
Boleh,
do
Bu.
struggle against their
Jam-
style that you're talking about, where they're really over aggressive.
jam
They do
sore
push into
ya.
your flanks. They want
Guys, kalian mau
try to
space
confuse
drop
you
atau
as
gimana
well,
guys?
Right.
But DRX doesn't
Aku
fall
mau
for it. They
laser
know
test,
them
Om,
too well. They
tapi
kind of
nggak
understand
Gak
the
ono
mentality
tuh gini cuk.
from just experience.
Ada ono
They play
bio.
them a lot, not just on stage, but
Gak
off stage
ono.
sometimes as well. Now,
Kudu mod cuk.
Paper Rex did say that they, you know, publicly that they quit
Halo,
the
Yanto.
DRX and scrims because they were so
Kok
sick
gak
of
dibacain
losing
ya
to
sama
them.
Google ya?
But you know, I mean, but you could see why they, you know, both teams respect each other so much.
Oh,
DRX has
Rafi
nothing
gua
but positive
coke.
things to say about Paper Rex. They say they're a great team.
Ayo kok.
Apakah ada
Kamu
yang
mendengar
mau
ini
saya
pasti
But
akan ini.
again, the protocols and the
Terselesaikan semua
mindset that DRX
urusanmu.
has.
ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم أن صدوكم عن
Ketutup, iya ketutup nih udah masukin guys.
Udah tercerahkan nggak? Aku nggak
Ascent was
tercerahkan.
honestly just a lot more disappointing than that really close. and
Oh,
exciting
kode,
match
no,
we had
kode.
split here.
Oh, aku masih.
Ada yang bacain
The two
cok,
teams that maybe are
santai
the two
kok.
strongest teams in the region have had
Kodenya
a
ketutup
real,
udah kebuka.
great match, and I want to see what Paper Rex can do down the road. To kind of,
Join guys, join, yuk join.
Yeah, I think
Kalau di YouTube nggak bisa bacain guys, yang dibacain cuma di TikTok doang guys.
figure out how to fit into this equation. You know, certainly
Ngomongnya pun pelan cok.
the WPT
Nyanto
style
WKWKWK, welcome ya. Selamat datang semuanya yuk.
complete recipe just feels like we're missing an ingredient.
yeah, and I think especially seeing that at the very, very end. They just pushed
Yuk kita gas dulu guys ya, sambil nungguin yang lain.
Ya guys.
Again, you can see that he's got the talent to
Kita gas dulu guys ya.
right those opening frags. But the follow-up sometimes was off. And in Ascent, he was
Kodenya ketutup.
he got shut down other than a couple rounds.
Astaga.
There's some things to work on for Paper Rex.
Salah gua mau sholat dulu.
I still think they're a great team. I still think they
Jangan
have
lesu lah kawan, hidup itu memang begitu kawan.
win some more matches.
Enggak
throughout
sih.
Kadang di atas, kadang yang di bawah.
Aku kalau masalah urusan sepihak itu aku nggak pernah marah, aku nggak pernah merusak, aku nggak pernah itu. Yang bermasalah itu pasti pihak ketiga itu. Yang gue maksud pihak ketiga itu yang lebih dekat gitu, bukan pihak ketiga jauh. Kalau pihak ketiga
guys.
Kalau pihak ketiga jauh kan kita kan apa ya bisa menanggapinya dengan gampang kan. Itu berarti emang salah kita. Kalau pihak ketiga jarak dekat itu gimana ya? Kalau mau menyalahkan kita itu nggak bisa. Kalau kita yang salah
Semangat ya buat kalian berdua yang lagi menggalau.
Kalian berdua siapa?
Entahlah ya siapapun itu.
Masalahnya ada satu kok, bukan masalah itu apa ya? Itunya, tapi
Kalian bisa join nggak guys?
Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, our interview is ready with the winners DRX. It's going to be Buzz down on the stage. Off to you guys.
Kodenya ketutup. Join guys. Kalian masuk gak? Aku nggak masuk sih anjir, Thailand.
tutor sakti om.
Thank you guys, and here we are buzzed for the post-match interview. Congratulations.
Kehilangan seseorang
Now,
tuh bikin
last week
sedih.
something said this was going to be
Tapi
easy, but
mau
what
gimana
if
pun meskipun kamu kehilangan seseorang, kehidupan tetap berjalan bro. So janganlah kamu berlarut-larut pada kesedihan dan tetap semangat.
Apa ya? Yang dipermasalahkan aku kesedihannya diakibatkan pihak ketiga itu.
썸띵을 이제 나띵으로 만들어 드렸습니다 이번.
Well, yeah, I wanted to say
Kameraku nggak jalan ya?
kind of
Jalan.
raised
Di
the
TikTok
bar,
apa
wanted to
di
listen
itu?
and maybe change his
nggak di
IGN, so we
TikTok
turn
udah keluar.
something into nothing
Oh
today.
enggak streaming.
Kiat.
Streaming di TikTok lagi.
Double kamera guys ya kita ya.
Mana?
Udah ada keluar double cok.
Kamera doang double. Apa? Monitornya nggak double cuak.
조금 아슬아슬했었는데.
Ya beliin anjir. Gue kira monitor murah.
클러치 상황에서
bekas lah, bekas banget itu loh, cepet
이제
cepat
마지막 가서
itu.
조금 질 것 같았는데 그래도 이제 상대가 실수도 하고
Kenapa ente nonton
극적으로
saya?
이겨가지고 역시 마코다.
Janganlah saya ditonton, saya malu
Well,
anjing.
yeah, obviously it was a tricky situation,
Ah!
but I didn't really think that there was
Diri
any
sendiri.
pressure on us, even though it was
Kodenya
dangerous from time
tutup
to time. And Mako was just so
89409
strong
guys.
during those
Aja. Aku bingung apa kameraku
and
apa.
towards the end, PaperX made a little bit of mistake, and we were able to clutch it out. So I was really glad on how Mako performed. Well, I want to ask you, was Foxy9 extra hyped up for this something versus Foxy9 matchup?
Menonton diriku sendiri adalah hal yang tidak mudah.
기다리면서 좀 승부욕을 불태웠을지도 궁금해요.
Oh shit man.
폭스나인 선수는 이제 평소랑
iya,
다르지
aku
않게
punya
그냥
satu janji.
자신 있게 했어가지고 뭐 딱히 썸띵 선수를 견제하거나
Semua janji harus ditepati, meskipun dia menyakitkan.
그랬던 느낌은 나지 않는 것 같아요.
Well,
Oh ya, kamu punya janji sama aku mau beliin aku itu
Itu
juga.
namanya
He's really
kontol.
confident, and I don't think this matchup kind of affected him
Bukan
at
janji,
all. Well,
kontol.
what about you, Buzz? I mean, you were having a little fun, and you were being extra celebratory at the end, every round when you.
Halo
posted
Panseror,
out.
waalaikumsalam ya.
All of-
Ayo teman-teman jangan lupa di share dulu yuk ke
Jangan
teman
di-share.
kalian.
Iya, jangan
그러면 이제
di-share.
버즈 선수도
share ya, guys.
확실히
Jangan lupa
라운드를
di share,
끝내고
goblok
이렇게
jangan di share anjing.
많이 신나 보이는 모습이셨는데 그것도 뭐 심리전에
Ngajak lah ini orang anjing.
이제 어느 정도의 심리전의 일부기도 한데 일단 피퍼릭스 선수 같은 경우는 이제 같이 경쟁하는 동료이기도 하고 또 사랑하는 친구들이어서
Assalamualaikum,
장난감
waalaikumsalam,
이제
Panseror.
도발 정도? 네, 그 정도였습니다. 나쁜 뜻은 없어요.
Selamat malam dan selamat bermalam minggu ya guys ya.
It was a little bit of mind game, but at the end of the day, PaperX,
Malam
we're
minggu.
really good friends, and they're in it together. And we
Seminggu
were on
lagi
good
Apur
terms, so
libur
yeah,
live
it was
guys.
fun.
Anjay.
Well,
Anjay.
I want to ask you about the
Ponakanku datang lagi.
style now. You guys are willing
Nih,
to take
kok,
more
lihat
risks,
nih.
and you
Sekarang
guys are
malam minggu
investing
kan?
more into duels. So talk to me about these aggressive plays.
beneran
그러면
malam
이제
minggu.
DRX의 스타일이 또
Iya.
많이 바뀌었다는 그런 평가도 나오고 있는데 조금 더 변수 창출도 많이 하고
Ah, nyesek diselingkuhin sama pacar. Aduh, ente Re Samudra, semangat ya.
Semangat ya.
일단은 이제 한국 리그에서
Hidup emang tidak semudah itu, Re. Meskipun kamu diselingkuhi, jangan lupa kamu mencarilah yang terbaik daripada yang
한 느낌이라
sudah menselingkuhi kamu ya, Re.
Iya.
어느 팀을 만나든 잘 이길 수 있을 것 같아요.
Lihat
Karena
nih.
yang menselingkuhi kamu belum tentu lebih baik daripada yang sekarang yang kamu dapetin.
Iya, makanya lihat aku nih.
Emang selingkuh itu indah, guys. Tapi selingkuh itu menyakitkan juga.
Lihat ini aku cuy.
Aku hanya berharap Renata relive.
If you could sum up the team's performance today in one
Anjir,
word,
cewek semua, Cok. Cewek, Cok.
그러면 HK 오면 퀘스트 드리도록 할게요. 이제 오늘 HK 오면 데스크탑으로 플레이를 했잖아요. 또 그런 김에 질문을
이거죠?
드리는데 팀의 경기력을 한 단어로
이거.
요약할 수 있다면 어떤 거고 왜일까요?
Apa ya, gue?
Perfect.
Kaget tuh, weh.
이제 저희가 조금 따라잡히는
Wih,
경우가
orangnya
있었지만
minggat, guys.
그럼에도 이제 너무 조급해하지 않고 잘 이제
Ya Allah, gigi ya yang minta dia.
이제 잘 달아나서 그래서 오늘은 좀 완벽하게 잘 이겼던 것 같아요. 그래서 퍼펙트로 선정했습니다.
Lagian Ripol kok anjing. Halo Ripol. Temen aku hilang sungguhan, Cok. Astaga. Woi. Apa sih ini, Cok? Jadinya, Cok.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's performance.
Bang, coba map laser das. Apa?
PERATURAN and DRX's fan meeting here in the arena, so make sure you don't that was Buzz. Thank you as
Kelano,
always.
thank you udah share ya. By the way, map laser das nunggu mod guys ya. Modnya belum update. Gas. Anjir, Google-nya boso Jawan, Cok.
Thank you very much, Junghyun, and of course, shout
Kan
out to
ngetik
Buzz.
kok di TikTok ku coba lah anu suarain.
Getting a little bit of fun and a lot of confidence as well as DRX takes down PaperX 2-0 in somewhat commanding
Sabar ya teman,
Yeah, this
hidup
was
memang
not
tidak
what
semudah itu
we
teman.
expected, nor
Tapi
what we
kalau kamu
wanted, to
tetap
be honest. I mean,
bersedih,
Split
dia
did
pasti
deliver
senang
a
melihat
bit
kamu
more
bersedih.
of what we
Berarti
could
kamu
kind of
tidak
anticipate.
bisa
Unfortunately,
mengikhlaskan kehilangan
at the end,
dia.
I away from this being a
Ingat
little bit,
kok
you know,
satu
dissatisfied with
hal,
the series because
aku
we didn't go the way
membenci
it was.
pihak
Both these
ketiga
matches
yang
ended into an
sok-sokan
overtime.
introspeksi
DRX just
diri,
really getting a fantastic read on exactly how
yang
PaperX
ternyata
is
sebenarnya tak
going to
sadar diri.
pretty much both, you know, both
Udah
sides
dia
had a little bit of stumbles on
bocil
split, but
pihak
for the most
ketiga,
part,
Bang.
they had a very good
Udah
lead.
dibilangin
I
berkali-kali,
feel like PRX,
tetapi
I think we're a
otaknya
bit more
memang
prepared
isinya
for this map. You
dengki.
know, it was the one they selected. They started off much stronger.
Aku
They had
bocil
leads
sayang,
multiple
Bang.
times in this one. And you got to talk about Divai as well. The guy really
Kamu
stepped it
bocil
up.
apa, Bang?
Alongside of his
Aku
teammates, you know, he
bocil
did something,
ini.
you know, stepping it up a little bit.
Aku
compared to
bocil
his,
sus,
first
Bang.
ascent,
Enggak,
his
Cik.
position there.
Iya, Bang.
Whereas on the other side, DRX stacks.
Laser das nunggu mod guys, sementara modnya masih belum ada guys ya.
Kind of put the carry pants on this time alongside of Mako.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, we actually forget to talk about
Astaga,
Stacks a lot
Google-nya
because we
ngomong
talk about
jauhan,
the likes
Cok.
of Mako and now
Maksudnya?
Foxy 9 and things like
Iya,
that.
Cok.
But then, you know, Stacks, we have
Tapi
to
aku nggak
remember
tahu
there's
ya,
a reason
suaranya
we
kecil.
constantly mention him as such a great player.
Makanya
It's,
kadang
you know,
aku
not
pikir
just the
suaranya
shows
nggak
and
keluar.
interviews and whatnot, but there's a
Iya,
reason
mana
he's
ini
able to
kok
clutch
Leon?
up despite
Aku
IGL,
harus-
right, despite
harus
being
nulis
the
kok.
captain of this team.
Iya.
When it's
Di
needed
TikTok.
most, he'll bring it
Jancuk,
back
mana?
for his teammates.
Ayo coba.
Yeah, we've seen that time and time again, whether it's on a stage here in Korea,
Jancuk.
now in, also Pacific, but also on the international stage. I mean, you think about that Heaven drop down coming through from him in the retake versus the likes of then FPX, you know, now mostly Navi. He's just always good for it, it seems. When he's pressed, when he's put into those
Suaramu
conditions,
tuh, Ji.
he's oftentimes
Iya.
fantastic.
Hah?
And that's kind of why, like, back in the day, we thought,
Ono.
oh, Stax is, you know, the
Ono,
most
ono,
versatile
ono.
player
Di
on
aku
the
ono.
roster. He's always the one they want in the
Ya,
clutch.
gue.
I said, no, it's Mako. And then
Right.
Mako went on to show that, but Stax is still saying, you know what, I got what it takes still. I'm not out of this yet.
Yeah, and now let's talk about Mako, right? Because once again, he's proving his worth
Semangat,
here on
guys, ya.
DRX. I mean, there were
Hidup itu
several
tidak
plays
semudah
that
itu.
Mako did to, especially
Semangat,
that ending.
guys, ya.
But there's this one as well.
Kepada
Yeah, this is only
Orang-orang
back to round 6.
orang-orang yang palanya
Something right now on
batu
the jet
udah
rotating back
diingatin
across over
berkali-kali
the A lobby.
masih
Meanwhile, Mako
keiritan
is one of this very
dengki.
quiet.
Palaku
delayed
dengkul
alert
sih, gimana
from the sewer.
Ci?
He hears the footsteps.
Dari saya
Gua
sampai
benci logo CapCut yang ada di Naruto. Emang kamu benci kenapa? Aku sayang sama kamu padahal. Bang, coba map laser dash kali please. Region Asia. Masalahnya nggak bisa guys. Modnya nggak ada guys. Kalau ada mod gitu gas aku mah.
And Mako's patience
Komen gua di atas ada Alkisah Naruto adalah Jokowi, Hinata istrinya. Hinata istrinya. Jadi kalau mau dicintai jadi PDIP. Ntar kita cek guys, apakah ada laser dash di sini guys? Halo Sheryl, welcome. Laser dash. Oh ada guys, ternyata guys. Aku kira nggak ada guys, ternyata ada sekarang guys. Kemarin aku nyari nggak ada loh padahal.
You know, when PRX finally stepped up to the plate here on Split on their map, Mako was the guy who started to get really clutch and bring it home for the team.
Laser dash ada di custom party. Kemarin aku cari nggak ada.
Why so many people hail Mako as one of, if not one of the best players in the world?
J, tetaplah semangat J. Hidup tidak semudah itu J. Meskipun kamu diselingkuh ya sudahlah.
Bukan itu loh. Sorry kok, bukan gitu. Bukan gitu yang Anda maksud ya. Beda.
Terus
Just really good stuff we've seen here. This was really the big one for us watching in the green room. He just
kalau kau bisa menafsirkan kata-kata itu, ada orang yang berpikiran sok pengerti, tapi dia tidak mengerti dirinya sendiri dan berusaha mengingatkan orang lain. Dan kalau diingatkan, berusaha tidak memperbaiki diri, malah memperburuk keadaan ini, sehingga timbullah iri dan dengki, dan bisa membuat perpecahan ini menjadi seperti ini.
Bang Mater diat, Bang Mater diat, gak bisa penuh guys, friendku guys, bentar lah ya. Rada dalam nih kata-katanya guys. Kata-kata Biji rada dalam guys.
Om Leong jancok.
Sumpah guys, kata-katanya Biji ini rada dalam guys. Meskipun apa ya? Salah ya, semua orang tidak bisa kamu urusi.
Bukan masalah ngurus orang, ngurus pihak ketiganya itu.
Dah, ngapain gue ngurus pihak ketiga, setan?
Dulu, kamu nggak tahu ya, yang pihak ketiganya ini yang bisa membuat sesuatu menjadi lancar, tetapi dia tidak sadar diri.
Ya udah, yang penting kan pihak ketiganya nggak ngerusak hubungan kamu dengan dia. Pihak ketiga emang dajal kau ya, ya.
Maksudnya kayak maksud pihak ketiga itu nggak harus orang lain kok, masih bisa aja disebut keluarga gitu.
Nah kalau udah keluarga mah mau dikata gimana pun susah guys.
Iya makanya
itu permasalahan kalau udah menyangkut keluarga itu udah susah dijelaskan.
Iya, kau tahu batu loh. Batu kena tetes dikit gimana kok?
Tenang bang, gua punya banyak sekarang ya sudahlah. Kemana?
Tahu nggak kok? Batu kena tetesan dikit dia pasti apa?
Performance on Split was kind of just far and beyond better than even a lot of
Jadi
other
lunak nggak sih
teammates who
batunya?
were performing really well. So when it
Iya,
becomes that
iya,
obvious, I
paham.
think he deserves the unanimous vote. And
Susah ya bang, maaf, santai, gak apa-apa, kan namanya juga coba-coba guys.
Iya guys, ayo guys, siapa yang bisa gue kasih cepet.
Bukan lu ke kanan emang. Lasernya bisa miring-miring guys.
Ayo guys, siapa yang mau block dash terus nggak gerak gue kasih cepet. Tapi boleh
Dan
lompat.
harus gitu guys. Oh iya guys, aku lupa minta kode guys. Tai banget ya, goblok banget aku guys dari tadi guys, sumpah guys. YouTube aku lupa minta kode anjing. Aku dari YouTube lupa mindahin facecam cok, goblok lah.
Makanya aku iki berusaha untuk mendengok sampean.
Santai aja Mas Dan. Hidup itu keras guys, cuma sekeras-kerasnya hidup kita masih bisa melunakkannya guys.
Enggak ada kok, enggak ada melunakkan yang dilunakan hati orang batu nggak bisa.
Bisa.
Nggak bisa gue, sumpah.
Buktinya gue bisa menggunakan hatinya vanilla.
Hati orang batu. Sorry, aku mengucapkannya dengan baik dan benar. Beda ya dengan hati orang yang udah lunak gitu. Tapi kalau hatinya batu, otaknya batu gitu. Orang yang tidak sadar diri, kesel gue.
Bang, mater dia ntar ya, mater ya. Temen-temen yang mau join,
oh, salah.
Kalau nggak ada tugas nih. Dia itu hanyalah mirip titikku, ha?
Hah? Apa? Hah? Gimana?
Aku nggak tahu dan aku nggak paham guys masalah pertititan karena aku sukanya pakai memam.
Iya karena aku udah punya gitu ya. aku butuh pelengkap untuk tititku gitu. Nah.
Aku pahamnya per kemem bukan per tititan guys.
Farji, kamu selama ini pengen ngenyot om?
Mata nih.
Kalau ngenyot besok ini aku daftarin om ke posyandu.
Iya bang, itu kata-kata temen gua ngina mantannya bang. Emang kenapa mantan kamu? Makasih yang udah nyelamatin aku tapi dia mati sendiri.
Wah, kamu tidak berterima kasih kok.
GG ya yang udah nyelamatin aku tapi kamu mati sendiri. Akhirnya aku bisa nembus ke bawah.
GG doang tapi nggak dikasih reward.
Hatiku hanyalah untukmu.
Kok
aku bukan
mencintai kekurangan.
Astaga. Oke guys, share dulu guys. Yang belum share dulu atuh guys. Terus menahan rasa sakit karena mencintaimu.
Rasa sakit bersama batu.
Rifrim mana Rifrim?
Kita lagi bertapa untuk kehidupan yang lebih baik.
GG Mater. Guys, kalian pingin space drop gak sih guys?
Om, RRQ.
Aku jadi pin nyoba guys.
Om.
Guys, kalian pin nyoba yang mana guys?
Om, RRQ printer om.
Gak minat.
Valorant om, Killjoy.
Guys, kalian mau nyoba yang mana guys? Kasih tau guys. Kalian mau nyoba yang mana bang? Bang, dicatat yang menang. Oh, jadi kamu mau dicatat? Ya udah, sini aku catat.
He read the game easily. When he read the game easily, he can counter strat it, the enemies.
He's a really good player in terms of he knows how to read the enemies, so he knows where to get little spaces and little gaps on the map. That's also why he is a good IGL, because he's able to read the other team. He's not scared to take risks. It might look a little bit weird to the viewer sometimes, but there's always something that was the reason why he did it.
Zero now trying to watch his head, but it's his head that gets taken off.
One or two members panic and then things fall. The enemies are low, but it's 2v3. And Glyphs, he just waits right now. Clears one by one.
I joined RRQ after they kill everybody inside, and then I'm the last guy to.
Kenapa jadi gede banget? Ntar guys ya setting.
He's the hardest and harshest teammate I've got. He always correct the mistakes.
Jadi gimana Ji kabarnya dia Ji?
That mistake won't happen again in the future.
He's quite
Aku lebih pengen mukul kontol sih.
He wants to make sure that everyone knows exactly what to do and that we can.
Ini cuma perumpamaan aja kok, bukan beneran itu.
Most of the stuff that he has in mind anyway, I agree with.
Om Leong kok kasar.
When he says this is the
Sopo
right
ngomong?
Shre.
we don't really talk about the mistake in the game.
Bacot kamu Refrim. Bang, aku diajak-ajak itu mulut jorok banget.
Most of my
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
I will tell them
Om
directly,
Swayastu.
they cannot do this, they cannot do this, but in the game,
Selamat malam dan selamat berbuka puasa ya teman-teman ya yang
Iya, guys.
baru berbuka. Semoga makanan yang kalian makan bisa menjadi daging.
Jadi
Jadi daging dan bisa menjadi
Sometimes is the
nutrisi yang baik buat tubuh kalian. Gak kayak Bobby ya, itu mulutnya jorok banget mulut Bobby ya.
Om Leong juga nggak sih guys? Ketik satu guys, kalau Om Leong kasar guys.
my goals is to able to
Mana ada, tak bilang no Claire kon.
champion.
Tak bilang no Cheryl kon. Salah.
Really want to go champion.
Om Leong tukang ngecepu. Om Leong tukang ngecepu.
I can
Jadi yang mana Bob? Yang kiri atau yang kanan Bob?
Om Leong cepu, ngandak noan.
feel really proud. Yeah, we have
Aku pengen Minecraft interaktif,
as
Cok.
Indonesia player to make Indonesia proud. We try
Pengen
our
live
best.
Minecraft,
Fans from
Minecraft
Indonesia,
interaktif.
from Philippines just need to know that we never want to lose and everybody in the team is confident.
Paham ora aku? Bang, nggak taruh leaderboard kah? Ini campur TikTok guys, aku bingung ntar guys. Soalnya susah bedainnya guys, yang dari TikTok yang mana, yang dari YouTube yang mana.
Berbohong itu baik demi pindah agama. Oh bagus nih oke.
Ayo guys, boleh di share dulu yuk, yang belum share dulu waktu. Monggo di share lah tuh, share itu gratis guys, gak bayar guys. Aku bukan Wonder Woman-mu yang bisa terus menahan rasa sakit karena mencintaimu. Jadinya apakah aku harus nambahin slot guys? Sepi banget Discord Ji. KTX, BX, Zeus, ini dari mana ya? TikTok atau YouTube guys?
Apa kok?
Sepi banget. Arik, thank you. Aku bukan.
Lagi sama siapa bang? Om Leong. Kasus orang menikah dengan 2D.
Join guys. BPRO dan SGG.
Kalau Leong guys, biasa cek itu live-nya kalau Leong di YouTube, namanya Om Leong.
Om paling ganteng guys di dunia YouTube, anjay. Beda banget ya kamu ngomong gitu ya.
Ya guys, semoga kalau Leong didekatkan jodohnya guys. Kita harus membaca sama-sama. Amin.
Jodohnya yang namanya Y.
Lot.
Astagfirullahaladzim, biji kasar guys. Capek sekali teman. Kapan main chain? Besok kal. Thank you Mas Dan, sudah di follow Mas Dan. Kukira belum kemarin udah follow Mas Dan.
Si Mirai ternyata nge-live, masih nge-live dia.
Siapa? Siapa nge-live? Besok hari Senin kal.
Iya, Mirai. Itu kan.
Thank you Mas Dan udah di-share. Semoga makin ganteng ya Mas Dan ya. Ada yang bisa nutorin aku nggak guys kalau live itu yang chat dibacain sama Google?
Aku bisa kok Om.
Ada yang chat dibacain sama Google. Moon, halo Moon. Selamat datang Moon.
Aku bisa kok Om, nutorin Om.
Oke. Iya caranya.
Caranya itu Google diamuk sih.
Duri dajol. Arigato nih Moon.
Muntul. Kok bingung kadang ini sama.
DC-nya khusus moderator kah? DC apa? Aku Discord
aku
nih.
Aku mah real, dia ngaku aku cuma Nanami lagi jadi
DC-nya biasanya sama temen sih aku. Apa kalau?
Getting ready for match number 2. It's going to be Team Secret versus RQ. Let's take a look at the lineups right away. So we start talking about these teams. Let's take a look at Team Secret first.
Team Secret coming in, and I think for a lot of us, based on what we saw earlier on in the year, we didn't know really what to expect. We kind of had a lot of predictions against them, but they have come in here very fiery in VTUBERID Pacific. They have proven themselves as one of the top teams here. So
ini
really good
tutorial
stuff.
agar
Only
kalian
hoping
nggak
to
banyak
see them
tingkah
continue
guys.
with their run. So
Tutorial kena ban 2 kali di TikTok. Udah lah, mana selingkuhannya sahabat baik gue sendiri ente.
Itu namanya lo cewek apa cewek dulu jir.
Itu teman makan temen ya guys ya.
Enggak kok yang ngomong gitu cowok apa cewek. Ingat coy, kalau cewek harganya murah itu berarti itunya terbuka lebar itu bisa dimasukin semua orang.
Wow, itunya apanya tuh?
Tapi kalau dia apa namanya kamu sama orang itu berarti emang cuma kamu doang di itu.
Punya hati gua gampang, kamu hatimu rapuh ya. Kamu beli plaster Hansa Plus di apotek. Terus tahu sendiri lah ya.
Kenapa kau nggak pakai lem Alteco ya?
Jangan cowok Alteco. Apaan tuh? Ini namanya minyak putih guys. Buat itu guys enak. Gatel hidung. Kalau pakai lem Alteco terlalu sus.
Apa? Lem tikus.
Kalau Alteco ntar mabuk yang ada cok.
Lem tikus. Lem cake.
Pakai itu makanya pakai. Habis ini kita tambahin jadi 15 guys ya. Guns, welcome. Aku Bang, hampir dapat tengkorak emas. Aku udah punya guys, aku tengkorak emas guys. Yuk guys, di-share guys, boleh-boleh guys. Yang belum share dulu atuh.
Bila
team synergy for me, and making sure that set plays, executes, etc., are all done synergistically, and that's where they've been lacking, but it has been getting.
Yeah, of course, kind of the one similarity you see with both teams is they both lost 0-2 to Gen G, and if anything, that kind of firepower Gen G more than anything. But Team Secret, they showed some great
Terus
games,
melangkah, melupakanmu.
struggling, you know, even against Zeta, you're barely getting that one map, and then you're able to actually secure the entire win. They
Jalan pikiranmu buatku
Yeah, I mean, at
merayu.
least you can say that
Jangan
it was a predominant victory in the 2-0, and we did see some of the
malah epic mas, habis ini slotnya aku tambahin.
coming in. This is actually the team.
Guys, kalian jangan lupa subscribe channelnya Om Leong guys ya, di 4K ada giveaway katanya. Katanya kalau ada duit.
Yeah, we gotta count that.
It was impressive to walk out of their 6-0 in that regard. So I still give them that. In Pacific, yes, RQ.
So far, yeah, RQ, despite the losses, they're winning a lot of their pistols. Now,
Tutor sponsor.
who we want to highlight from each team, I think first we got to start with Envy on the side of Team
Ji, gue jadi sponsor gak Ji?
Tank
Montek mau nggak?
Turnamen tank.
Tank Montek loh.
Lah, lek punya sponsor tak kes.
Boleh, nggak apa-apa. Tapi tank Montek.
Jadi kue sing ngei hadiahnya ya nang wong ya yang transfer kue ya.
Tapi tak
kue transfer nang aku kene.
Iya, tak transfer nang kue sih. Tank Montek lah.
Mau kapan atur jadwal tidak buat
coba ya. Mari kita cek tank Montek.
Envy has at times looked like their best player. You know, if you go round over round, you could pick out several where you're just like, man, Envy really went off here, and they would have lost if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, so we'll see if he can keep up that performance.
Montek berarti dihitung poin. Bang, kalau mahal berarti masih segel dong. Waduh.
Tigrel, Kufra, Atlas, Gatot, Lolita,
bijimu. Hah, lama cuk biji. Iya cuk, emang lama biji cuk.
Cuma 5 hero-nya doang kok. Tigrel, Kufra, Atlas,
yang kok gue DM aku
Gatot, Lolita. Aku berdasarkan Google.
Yang kok gue DM aku
Tapi kapan?
Alright, well let's see if they're ready for this
tergantung
match.
gue
Can
mau
RQ get their
kapan.
second win? And Team Secret, can they get back onto a win streak? Let's find out here in match number 2.
Bulan naik cok.
Hah?
Setelah Idul Fitri.
Oh, Idul Fitri kurang dino iki. Aku ya arep Bali.
Ya udah guys, turnamennya bulan depan aja gimana guys? Yang disponsorin Biji.
Nggak semuanya tukang bubur udah naik haji, ada yang naik motor, ada yang naik mobil.
10 aja bang, 10 aja kah? Jul, kon nggak turnamen tank melo ora Jul? Cuma tanknya sing iso montage tok tapi. Itu hitungannya piye? Sing montage paling apik tapi ya.
Biasa kill.
Ancuk suwe cok. Goblok anjing. Buat lagi udah.
Berani po.
Suwe cok lek tank. Mau suwe yo iku wae. Lek turnamen tank tuh suwe cok. Bikin puyeng aku.
Ora apa-apa, live-nya cak watch time-nya tambah akeh.
Gak butuh watch time aku butuh penonton anjing.
Loh, aku kan rame gitu kan. Watch time-nya aku yuk rame, ayo jenguk.
Gak butuh watch time aku butuh nih penonton.
Loh, itu kan yuk penonton sisan. Kan cara mengundang penonton.
Abis ini aku tambahin slot 2023. We're looking at the matchup between Team Secret and RRQ as
yo guys, media share on ya guys ya, untuk yang mau si monggo ya, media share on ya. Monggo untuk yang mau donasi, media share on.
Ayo mau nggak aku donasiin?
Bebas.
Tak kasih lagu itu lagi ya kok.
Before they try to tear each other's heads off.
Yeah, and we got to remember, obviously, some of these
terserah
players are also from the same region of the Philippines alongside Team Secret.
Ingat kok.
Probably a little bit of just friendliness
Namu
among those players.
budaya.
Better than the IGLs. Okay, you know, standing in
Namu budayanya.
Semoga semua makhluk hidup berbahagia. Amin.
I like it. I see two players come out, join hands, and just go skipping down the stage.
Untuk yang mau donasi bisa langsung bagi QR code yang ada di sebelah kanan bawah guys ya. Langsung nyambung guys, kalian mau donasi gift atau biasa bisa guys, atau mau pakai media share bisa. Harga media share-nya 500 per detik. Kurang meriah guys, mahal-mahal guys.
We'll see if we get to check our
Kalau
watches.
Sita sportnya 10.000 cuk per detik
Oh, it's
anjing.
actually just a new one. Actually just went out shopping.
Iya, sambil gua
here in
ngembak
Seoul.
di connect
I thought
lagi.
Rolex is all the esports players doing they get signed to a team.
Of course, the coach.
Monggo guys yang mau donasi ya silakan. Kalau untuk yang di TikTok nih masih belum ada ya guys media share-nya guys. Cara masukin juga kali ya media share ya.
Warbird's also added, while he's friends with RRQ, he hates to say it, but he thinks it's going to be an easy 2-0 against RRQ today.
Yeah, I mean, I like that he's being honest, you know. A lot of times coaches will come out and say, oh, you know, these guys are pretty good. It's going to be a 2-1. It's going to be difficult. But no, he's just coming out saying, we're the better team. A little stumble, not affected. I think that's kind of the mindset you have to have as a coach as well, because if you don't have confidence, then, you know, who's your team going to look up to?
Yeah. I mean, I think both coaches honestly have like very little heads on their shoulders. We heard from Warbird's, as you said in the recap show, but just having spoken to Ewok and things that he said online, you know, he, as I was kind of saying,
Nah,
very much
monggo
aware,
guys ya buat kalian yang mau donasi bisa lang pakai QR code guys. Dimulai dari 1.000 guys. Cuma untuk media share-nya
he's very much been at the helm of that, and I think that overall we can see that upward trajectory for them leading into that first match victory. The question is, does it lead into a second one? Because this would definitely start making people take RRQ a hell of a lot more seriously in the league and internationally.
Sambel kenapa guys? Emang rada-rada guys.
They can do it today. I mean, I
Sambelnya emang dajal guys.
flips the
Wah, woi bang lu baca komen bang kok. Gua kok gak kedengaran ngecilin suara sambelnya bang. Oke.
Harusnya kamu ini kok. 1.000 itu 10 menit. 1.000 itu 1 menit gitu.
Playing on in terms of the first map, and looks like it's actually going to be Icebox, which we do not see even less than split so far.
I mean, this is very much a secret favorite. So the Icebox have been kind of getting, I guess, similar to DRX.
Apa kau melihat face reveal? Kemarin udah face reveal benernya guys. Cuma ini baru kena lagi guys facecamku yang di TikTok guys. Cuma kalian kalau pengen lihat di YouTube ada sih guys sudah guys. Aku dari di YouTube udah lama face reveal guys.
As it goes through, and that means Haven being floated to the very end of the show. Map 3 will be going over to Haven for Team Secret versus RRQ.
Kan katanya itu
ngomong sama kamu Ji.
Oh jadi gitu. Mari kita mute aja guys. Mana sih?
Oh teori mute anti kritik ya, anti kritik. Anjir Sikal ganti nama guys dari Super Gas dia. Oh gitu Sikal. Bang lu live di TikTok juga apa namanya? Namanya Om Liong. Sebenarnya udah lama dari lama aku face reveal nat.
Haven definitely going to be a lot more comfortable.
Cuma baru akhir-akhir ini naik. Kemarin udah face reveal. Terus pas TikTokku Lampung anti kritik anjas.
Lumajang gimana anti kritik gak apa?
Hei, kenapa aku baca komen kamu astaga? Gak gitu
We haven't seen it too much here in Pacific, but we have seen it a lot overseas in the international events. So excited to see these two teams on.
Yeah, I mean pretty much the same comp that we saw from them when they took
down
over in lock-in. So curious to see how it plays again.
All right, well, Team Secret can replicate that success again, or will RRQ continue the momentum? We'll find out as we head into Icebox with Tasteless.
Ada kok atau PNS kok?
Thank you, guys. We're going to be going into this best of 3. It's my first time casting Team Secret. They've looked so strong. They look so good. They've had a real breakout performance here in VCT Pacific. RRQ, this is a team. They're very strong. But so far they've been outclassed by the teams they've
Kapan gue pulang?
Yeah, they've looked pretty good at times on certain maps. Of course, they look good against DFM, but you know, I think part of that is just DFM having a very off day as well against them. But that being said, they put them in that position. They still beat them. Now they take on a very, very tough opponent.
Kudu transit nek Surabaya sih.
Iya gak suwe kan, paling 2 jam.
Karo mahal lebih mahal.
Ah.
For this match.
Oh ya anak.
I think RRQ can get this done, dude. I mean, as good as Team Secret is,
Oh ya, anak bungut apa nama TikToknya? Rizam. Namanya Om Leo.
They've actually played very well. They've been able to hang with the best of the best. So, the next question is going to be, can they just level up a little bit more and kind of push it? On the other hand, you've got Team Secret, who's had such a strong
Barbar
performance
sekali kamu, anak bungut.
They're eager to try to keep that momentum going.
Kamu mengira hidupku terbatas? Oh tidak, kalau kamu meremehkan, disitulah kehancuran akan muncul.
Itu masih lagi.
I tell you what, don't count RQ out. They just steadily have been
Di
getting
saat
better.
kamu meremehkanku, disitulah kehancuran akan muncul.
They've been getting better and better as this has gone on, and Team Secret certainly among those.
The first one is moderator kah?
Killing dubstep off screen.
Jalan malah ditelol.
So now Team Secret gonna try to push the site.
Ngomong bahasa Jawa, cok, astaga. Anaknya yang ketik malah artinya dipanggil kantor polisi. Astaga.
Hah, gimana?
Anaknya yang ketik malah ortunya dipanggil ke kantor polisi lampu.
Kerja bagus. Tet. Coblos gambar.
Aku nggak tahu sih guys kalau masalah di Aku nggak mau menyebut tempat asal nama daerah guys, itu terlalu bersus ya, terlalu berbahaya guys. Apalagi yang kalau udah ada konflik
apa kok?
Anjir, cok, ngakak cok suaranya cok.
Looks like they're just gonna try to stack A.
Kowe kalau dengerin suaranya ngakak anjir.
Not too much info given other than the jet again from the side of RQ. So they're not throwing too much.
Kenapa kamu ketawa, Mun?
Looks like they're gonna wait to try to kind of hit TS as they try to.
Emang kamu dengar suara Google-nya?
Up a little bit.
Teng. Mana share screen gua? Mending kowe natep-natep cok.
Coba deh, kowe dengerin dah.
Oh my god, they're getting a bunch!
Dia sih mainan ngetik cok. Dengerin suara Google-an.
Coba aku ngetik ya.
Tambarumnya, habis ini aku tambahin.
Ngetik apa ya? Kedian suaraku kok. Kedian suaraku.
The turnaround here. A surprising one, but well read, well drawn up play here from
Sampai nusing mainan teks cok.
Team Secret to try to force A.
Sumpah.
A lot of teams on their better buy rounds will go for B. You have longer sight lines, you can kind of take advantage of the better weaponry, but
Tambarumnya, habis ini aku tambahin.
not ready for this at all. And
Soalnya enggak
Sparrow snuck himself in a really tricky position there with that toxic screen. Great job here by RRQ.
We had kind of a funny camera angle when the fight actually went down.
Ayo main, halo kakek.
It's an exciting moment now, and Team Secret strained. As far as weapons
Muak.
TikTokku lagi bisa berbahasa Jawa kakek. Aku ikut-ikutan kakek, cuma bukan yang follow. Kalau yang ini yang ngechat yang dibacain Google kakek. Apa kabar kek? Sehat kek?
Jilan tuna welcome. Muak.
Astaga.
Apa ini Minecraft?
Kapan jadi? Ya Allah, aku lagi ngechat sama cewek Jakarta kan. Dia Buddha juga, cok.
Udah muak kehidupannya.
Dia Buddha juga, cok. Ngomong gini, cok. Wakak Indonesia Buddha.
Siapa tuh?
Adalah.
Tough for Secret.
Keren kan? Alhamdulillah sehat-sehat kek. Syukur kalau sehat kek ya. Semoga kakek sehat terus kek biar bisa menghibur warga TikTok.
Ini nulis apa lagi nih?
Tapi aku itu kek.
Honestly, just rock solid defense so far here from RRQ. They are now into the site. The spike is going to get planted. I don't know if they can pick up this plant.
Ini sumpah guys, Google yang
And they don't even seem to know
Google
where
bahasa
it is.
Jawa ini kalau bacainnya susah anjir.
It ends as quickly as it
Jawa
starts
ya
with that
bang,
plant.
iya.
The
Jawa.
defuse will be done, and RQ is now going to take the lead. After losing that first round, they've won the next two.
Syukur kalau sehat kayak ya.
They missed that plant spot a little bit.
It was kind of funny.
Kind of walked right past it, but that's okay. They were still able to stabilize pretty quickly there.
Muak.
And now, plenty of money in the bank here for our RQ secret. Gonna have to invest.
Nah, ada kakek lau nih. Halo kakek lau.
Halo Bandung.
In this matchup, so full armors except for Elmi Moore. There it is.
Yeah,
I was like watching him.
So fast,
Ayumi.
Hopefully he doesn't forget.
Halo Ayumi Sachi.
It looks like the
Beda.
attack sprung over here onto the
Anjir,
A side.
gerbang kok malah rame. Sorry.
They're actually ready to take a fight right in the center of it.
Halo.
Oh
Yang
my
lagi tuh,
God,
Bo.
EJ whips around, gets that kill, takes another out as well.
Ya Allah guys.
That was
Google
insane.
kalau
He
bahasa
snuck
Jawa
right
bisa aneh gitu
underneath
ya.
Team Secret. They had
Halo
no idea.
Kakura, payungmu
Pushed
mana?
all the way
Aku pengen
underneath nets.
berteduh.
Got a kill, dash out,
Sumpah,
got
guys.
another. That is disaster for Team Secret.
Kalau bahasa Jawa tuh kayak
So they're being a
aneh.
little bit cautious, trying to come
Apa?
forward right now.
Google bahasa Jawa. Siapa cita-citanya pengen cosplay Google bahasa Jawa adik-adik?
RQ, the Viper wall goes back.
Ini Google lagi bahasa Jawa nih.
In the back of A. It looks like they're going to let
Suruh ngomong itu guys kata-kata yang berbudi pekerti. Bukan Kakura yang ono ya.
They're happy to do that.
Kan bener itu kan Kakura. Outsuki ngarepe aku Kakura.
Guys, kalian jangan lupa follow kakek lau ya. Jangan lupa kalian subscribe juga channel YouTube-nya.
Kakek lau.
Yo, ay.
Iya.
Jangan lupa kalian subscribe juga kakek lo guys ya. Karena itu kakek-kakek keren top gokil.
Top global. Top global Jilong.
Itu kakek-kakek paling gokil guys yang pernah aku kenal guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nah,
And
perasaan aku
the
juga
interesting
kenal kok.
thing here for RRQ is, you know, they haven't played Xbox specific yet, so we're not exactly sure what it's going to look like. So Team Secret
Eh guys, tolonglah guys kata-katanya guys. Nggak dengernya cowok.
Lah kowe banget kok iku nih kupingnya sampean.
They haven't. Let's see if they can
Nek
adjust.
kupingnya sampean gede no. Seru ya. Aku ngrungokno cilik.
This round for Team Secret.
Ini nggak, aku ngerti cara ngatur volumenya ya, Bo. Welcome ya teman-teman ya yang udah join ya.
You know, for Secret here, they might just try to get through towards B here. Get that
Kayak
Viper
tahu
split
cara
down,
ngaturnya nggak kayak
let
volume.
the close range weaponry just singing for them, but EJ's just
Halo
so
Munser.
he has gotten two already. They flash and they're down for more.
Subrek kakek lau guys, jangan lupa guys. Pro player stumble.
Alright, they're going to be on the hunt now.
Ya kakek-kakek pro player stumble guys ya.
Oh no, and he's now been pinged.
Kalau kan masih anak muda guys, kalau kakek-kakek nih masih energik. Wah.
It'd be worth it.
Biji kalah guys.
Spike, by the way, completely in a location there's no way that Jesse Vosh can do it. So the best he can hope for is to try to get as many kills as possible.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna try to go for something, but
mau
there
cari
isn't
yang
anything
motornya
left
kayak
to be
kotak
done.
makanan gitu.
Kalau gedein suaranya gimana ya? Aku masih bingung guys.
Tanya Google Om.
Is certainly
Google,
not the result you want for Team
cara
Secret
gedein
now.
suara kamu gimana?
Nice play here from RRQ, just kind of sensing these pushes from Team Secret. They
Google
seem to
punya
have done their
hocok.
work. They seem to be reading the angles.
Ada lapeku kucas lo nyaut anjir.
Wants to attack from. We've seen it a couple times on A, and now through Tube there, where Team Secret try to overstack Tube to see if they can maybe, you know, take that area.
Tenan iso boso Jawa, tenan kayak iso boso Jawa kayak.
Yeah, we've got another
Cuma gitu kayak suaranya nggak bisa digedein, nggak tahu udah kenapa aku.
We've got EJ lurking on top of the crate. And it looks like he will be
Bentar, apa dari ini?
He'll have to pull away, but not too far back, just one level down on the
Tapi
crate.
di sini nggak ada suara loh.
Oh, a good shock dart kill for Jesse Vash. And that's a huge start. EJ tried to go for a push and gets swatted away. Now Team Secret seems to be responding to this early aggression a bit better.
All right, immediately Borkum takes flip out, and this is one that Team Secret seems to be fighting through pretty nicely. Don't forget that X-Pharaoh is on the other side of the map here. For now, it's going to be Elmamore trying to get something done, and he's taken out immediately by Jesse Vash.
Yeah,
Gemun.
Secret should have this round pretty well. X-Pharaoh has full max buy, so he can save and toss the gun over to somebody else, but it isn't exactly necessary. He can try to go for the hero play here.
Jauh sekali di UNJ situ. Sorry mas.
Hogwarts malah disenggol. Udah dulu buat reskarat. Oke Mun, makasih Mun. Jarang-jarang kan guys kita ketemu Google Boso jauhan guys.
Google Boso Jawa. Sinten panjenengan? Oh ini ada orang ini, orang putih itu lihat.
Gue bisa nahan basah. Astaga kayak lama. Oke nggak nge-live. Welcome ya teman-teman yang baru join.
Okay, so there we go. The second win here for Team Secret. Let's not forget that sometimes we have one team starts to win, but there's not that many tools at your disposal. The further along you get to that half, then the more you
kamu ngeledekin apaan lang sih? Kamu keserimpet. Bangun.
Ya Allah, boleh doang nggak tuh guys?
Sedih loh, sedih.
Astaga kayak. Kakek idaman jaga pirang, itu kan kakek Sugi guys, beda guys, beda kakek guys.
Tong sini tong, ini ada betong ler.
Beda kakek guys.
Nih, kopi lu mana nih?
Udah kakek guys.
Enggak belum udah bang.
Kuat. Kuat kan?
Ini bangku banyak
banget. Diterima aku jaluk gapura diterima.
Ada orang megangan.
They're down there, but they're EJ up on top as well. Elmamore gets another.
Salah.
And they're just they're done.
Masih 200 sih. Dengan beratus satu yang lebih. Kalau beratus satu yang lebih itu akan dimainkan oleh pihak
moderator guys.
Aku nggak dikasih moderator, kecewa aku.
Yang penting nggak burem.
Mana orang gue aja nggak Rene.
Oh gue kayak HP ku karo kita kayak nge-lag.
X-Pharaoh and everybody pushing space, and I love that X-Pharaoh just gets to the back lines here. Completely.
They are hype. I love it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, you know, as strong as Team RRQ is really surprising. If you look at the predictions master, almost always the RRQ.
Bentar guys, Google nih terlalu sus loh, sumpah guys. Cuma sayang guys. Aku nggak bisa gedein suaranya guys. How to add
ku tak bisa hidup tanpa ada kamu. Aku siap.
Gak lucu lah Google bahasa Jawa.
Suaranya dapat
udah suara kece.
Suaranya
gak lucu lah kayak orang Google bahasa Inggrisan biasanya loh.
Kali gue dapet aja.
Kalau nggak bahasa Inggrisan bahasa
Jelek bang.
Aku masih bingung gedein suaranya doang sih.
Gak perlu lagi. Siap.
Bagus. Toksikin botol om. Buat botol toksik om. Mumpung ada bosnya om.
Ada, aku juga bingung Ji. Carane gedein suaranya lo, piye. Apa?
Bang Padlan mukanya serem.
Apa Muhammad Rizky, welcome. Selamat datang ya Muhammad Rizky ya.
Yeah, wow, the vicious round there. RRQ at an expensive.
By the way, kayak poin itu buat apa ya kayak?
Tried on the A side so many times.
GG Alif X FX. Aku masih bingung guys, sumpah guys.
Aku lebih bingung ya, live tuh kok ada yang nonton ya?
Hah?
Gamer freak.
Kenapa Ji?
Tidak jadi.
Pada terawih kah guys? Oh, sepi banget yang nonton. Di TikTok juga sepi banget loh.
Lu gila.
Pada terawih kah ini guys kalian?
Kisah cinta.
Ini mah aku buat ke 10 aja ya kalau gini guys ya.
Kita bisa.
Kita buat 10 guys. Ya kayak pada terawih ya. Lagi pada bertobat kayak.
Kalah mesti dia.
Ini cuma temanku satu nih yang gak tobat kayak nggak terawih kayak.
Kita
Hati inilah meninggalkan.
Nih Ji, kamu curhat sama kakek Ji, barangkali kakek bisa ngasih bantuan Ji. Kakek kan itu guys lebih tua dari kita guys, pengalamannya juga lebih banyak dibanding kita guys. Pasti nasihat-nasihat dari kakek itu penting guys ya.
Jeremy gonna go with the res on the bash. And it seems like so far so good here for Team Secret. They're making it work.
Pakai Prims itu kan enak pakai.
Hold on. UG is gonna go with the defuse.
Pakai PRISM.
Possible second. Oh. Wow, was close. I thought he had it.
I did too there for a second. Fortunately, Secret able to get their bearings about them in time.
Itu emang konsepnya begitu.
Stop that. 6-3 now. I like what Team Secret does here, though. Just show even a slightly different look. It's nothing super complicated, of course. It's go to B, send a little bit info. Okay, you don't like what your response is to the owl drone. You know, with that player poking out from in front of the box. You're like, okay, well they might have the sniper might be behind yellow, behind the big box, and you know, let's not go for that. We don't want to mess with this operator necessarily. We don't want to give up a kill for free. Let's rotate over the other way. And I saw that Borkum was really deep towards mid, covering that angle just in case there was another lurk from RRQ. So Team Secret now starting to get a better read.
So once again, they're going to come into B. It's been a pretty lax position here. Just X-Pharaoh up in the front. And he's going to loop around yellow here. Maybe try to get a poke in from the side. We are starting to see movement from the rest of RRQ. Starting to realize this does appear to be a commitment. Although, hold on, Team Secret staying quiet. They're going to try to burst out right now.
Yeah, hit X-Pharaoh there with the utility, and now they're going to shut him and 2GE out. So this is their site. Wall is up. You see Elmimore just around the corner. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to stop the plan.
They're going to try to come in now for the retake. You can see, haven't quite moved in just yet. Lip waits quietly around here. Jesse Bash pops out and then goes back into hiding. Whoa, that was sick.
Oh my God, he's gonna get three.
Oh my God.
Woo. That is sick.
Jesse unleashed back there. Beautifully done. The fourth win here for Team Secret. It's getting close now. RRQ, they've had an extremely strong start. We've only got 2 more rounds in the first half. And look, I mean, if they could tie this up to 6-6, I think it's going to be a pretty interesting second half here. But RRQ has not been able to kind of maintain that snowballing dominance. It does seem like, as we see here, the further we get into the half, the more opportunities can present themselves. As you have more ultimates, you've got more utility.
Yeah.
And so the catch-up game continues on as timeout is called here for RRQ.
Yeah, man, and I mean, somebody call Walter White because Jesse's cooking right now.
I like that. Well done, Paper Thin.
I was saving that one.
That was well done.
That hit me, and I was like, oh, I've got a Breaking Bad joke.
Yes. This entire event just led up to that moment. That's why we're doing this, so you could make that
was
joke.
it. I'm out. I'll see you later. Like, taking the headset off.
These hype fans over here in the audience.
They have been
Indonesian love over here, man. They are so excited to see how well RRQ is playing. Team Secret feeling the pressure and so far performing very well as well. We now go into round 11.
Dude, this has been a great series. I'm already really excited with the way that RRQ kind of had a good read on the Team Secret, has been challenging them on the map. Now let's see what the change is going to be. Now it looks like to me the biggest change that I'm noticing is that Elmimore is putting his utility a little bit deeper towards B, expecting this B hit. They're going to clue the dart right away.
Yeah, well, you can always watch where the spike is to kind of guess where they're more likely to go for it. We do see agents gathering up and collecting over here into B, so there's going to be a little bit of a gauntlet to try to get through before you can take cover behind yellow over there.
Right here. Certainly very aware of this push with the ult orb being grabbed. Not much in the way. Oh, they read it! Oh my God, that shock dart is 200 IQ. That's crazy.
Was some wrinkle brain play. Big wrinkle brain play there. That was so smart.
Oh my God.
Everybody's brain more wrinkles watching.
That was, yeah, everybody just feels smart.
That was just such a good read.
That just improves the human race as a whole.
And now they're going to come in a little bit deeper. I love that Team Secret's not overcommitting. Very cautious here. A lot of times you see teams just completely implode if they go into B too fast.
Yep, and they're taking their time. Now there is a nano swarm there still. They didn't clear all the utility. And Elmimore is finding 2 great headshots with that Vandal. So even though a lot of that utility got cleared, there's still one piece there. Did a little extra damage. And Team Secret falling apart at the seams.
Now it's just Jesse Bash and then no one else. 7-4 as we go into the final round of the first half. Can Team Secret catch up and bring this 5-7? The only thing closer than that is literally tied at 6-6. Or is RRQ going to step ahead even further?
Yeah, certainly. It looks like they can. I mean, the way that, even though Team Secret reads that adjustment pretty well from the side of RRQ, they're just executing better.
Yeah.
The shots are crisper right now for the most part. They're reacting really well to stuff. You know, the way that Elmimore is playing that heaven position, or that upper nest position, or heaven position, whatever you want to call it, is just so effective. Using the verticality of the map really, really well as RRQ. Team Secret now try to double stack onto pipe. Gonna have to push some utility, but
well, they've iced out EJ here. He's stuck behind the Viper wall, so they can't get any operator shots. Inby takes EJ out right after that. Jeremy gonna go ahead and plant some wall bangs attempted. Shots are not yet connecting.
And that ult from Inby so valuable. Now Borkham has his Viper's Pit. He's gonna plop it down right in the back there. So a lot of room to maneuver, and Inby's good for another.
Yeah, Inby's so quick with those reaction times here. The spike is ticking away as RRQ is scrambling to try to come in here and get this thing defused. Killjoy ulti is going to be triggered right now. Inby with another kill. Is Inby going to get like an ace?
Oh my God, he might. He's on for it.
Oh! So that's going to be it. It is now 7-5. Team Secret playing the catch-up game oh so nicely. We now go into the second half of map 1 here on Icebox. RRQ with just the
Gue bingung sama konsep nasi. welcome guys. Halo toh. Kapan kamu bisa menghibur dirinya kok? Oh, kapan kamu bisa menghibur dirinya? Makanya kok dukung dia full sering. Aduh. Kau kelahiran berapa? 54. Muak. Anjay. Iya, ikan hiu makan tomat. Like-nya dong. Ikan hiu makan tomat. Rank elite, skill sulit. Mari kita menjadi anak galau. Top up ini Lita buat nyewa. Ya kan bener. Aku muak. Mati, gue mau mati guys. Ketik 1 kalau gue pengen mati. Loli, Loli. Adik Loli. Bukan Loli yang itu. Loli. 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 Obat seperti kamu, anjay. Loli. Muak. Iya kan Loli kerjanya di langit. Loli. Leo kan Loli 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 iya Lolita tuh garisnya. Kamu kan bocil, apa mau culik Loli Ayu sama gini dek ini mau permen enggak? Kamu ada permen enggak? Adek nggak mau permen. Kalau suka dibuka kok streamer yang namanya Kori. Aduh, apalagi botol konkol. Halo Nah. Kalau pengen ngomong sama Orion juga bisa kok. Loli, oh biru, kate-kate. Mami, Kartika. Siapa Kartika? Ini biru, ini Loli. Biru is Loli. Atlas. Muak. Konsol halo Li. Mau nggak dengerin itu 1 jam? Nggak boleh dimatiin. Oh, si Kartika ini si YouTube ulang tahun. Halo Kartika. Hah? Apa kok? Oh yang main slot. Kau mau main slot? Berapa kok? Asalnya berapa? Oh, kamu percaya? Enggak, aku enggak terawih.
Revealing area. Revealing area. Scanning ahead. Scanning ahead.
Subsnya di mana apa Loli? Ini siapa sih ya? Sub apa? Sub Nautika. Aduh. Apa kok? Aku gimana? Ini kok buka celana gitu. Aku udah pernah kayang, tulangku patah. Berapa kali kok? Karena kamu udah berapa lama bersamanya kok? Iya sayang aja. Makanya kok aku mau tanya kok, kamu udah berapa? Tinggal dia berapa? Ya sama air tolol. Setahun. Ya sama aja, maksud gua itu kowe setahun nunggu dia. Bukan masalah kowe butuh atau gimana. Sama kok, kasih aku rokok kok. Banyak banget. Banyak banget kok. Oh, biasanya gitu kok sama Ae.
Back to me. Dizzy's up top. Someone's there. Sana. Go get him, buddy. There's my buddy. Mosh pit. Just targets. You did good. It's all you, little homie. That's as far as she goes. You want more? We're going again.
Ini gimana ceritanya ini? Loli, sini Loli. Mari kita coba ajak Loli. 1, 2, 3 aja. Ajak Loli. Mengajak Loli. Iya. HP ku nge-lag.